G'day, I'm Craig Watson and have the privilege and responsibility of being the Operations Manager for Teen Challenge Queensland. So I look after our men's and women's rehab centre in Toowoomba and also our homeless shelter in Brisbane. Yeah, so Teen Challenge Queensland exists to help young men and women aged 18 to 45 recover from life-controlling issues, so that could be drugs or alcohol, gambling, and we offer a live-in program that goes for 12 months just to help them get back on their feet, get some new vision for life and then get back into the community. So this year we're celebrating 50 years of Teen Challenge being in Queensland, and also we're celebrating 20 years of our centre here in Toowoomba. So watch the news, read the paper, you'll see some great stories told throughout this year to celebrate, particularly the 20 years in Toowoomba.
My name's Sam Evans. I'm currently an intern here at Teen Challenge, New Life Men's Centre. Before coming to Teen Challenge, I struggled with drugs. I had a drug addiction with methamphetamines. This was an addiction that was on and off for many years. It affected my relationship with my family, my work life, my social life, and it got to the point where I was considering ending my life. I was quite upset with where I had allowed myself to go and just the severity of my addiction. It was controlling my life and I was very drained, my spirit was drained, I felt very empty inside. And so I found myself in the middle of the bush crying out to God, asking Him if I could feel something, anything at all. And a few moments later, I got this phone call from a family friend. I told her what was happening. I told her where I was and what was going on. And she got me into hospital where I could get some help short term, and then started me off on the journey to get here into Teen Challenge. So my experience in the program was, it was interesting. It's tough. The reason why it's tough is because a lot of the time in addiction, you're using a substance, an outside external substance, to manage an internal pain. And so you're no longer able to do that. So you have to find new ways to deal with disappointment, heartbreak, things not going your way, conflicts, things like that. You no longer can run away from it. This program encourages you to face those problems and deal with them in a healthy way. Teen Challenge itself gave me the tools and the practical ways to deal with disappointment, to deal with conflict, to deal with things not going my way. And though I'm still on that journey, it's created a really strong foundation in me to be able to deal with these different aspects of life. Now I've only mentioned a few, but this program saved my life.
We love, positive stories, and there's many, over the years, and so many young men have come through our program, and even here in Toowoomba, there's quite a few that are working, in various roles. We've got one that's a nurse, one that's, working in the construction industry. A young guy that comes to mind, recently has been married, and just some great stories, So we have the privilege as staff to go to, many weddings and, meet their kids, and it is such an honour and a privilege. So there's many ways to get involved with Teen Challenge here in Toowoomba. Obviously, we do, have a team of volunteers that help us to do what we do. We wouldn't exist without volunteers, so there's everything from helping out of nights and weekends, to even coming in and assisting with, maintenance around the place. We've got a music teacher who volunteers his time. We've got a guy that comes in and services our mowers and things. But obviously there's also the opportunity to donate. So if you jump on our website, Teen Challenge Queensland, or our Facebook page, you'll find there, ways to get involved, whether it be volunteering, or there's also ways that you can give as well.
The fact that we're a non-for-profit and we don't have any government funding for this centre is a massive thing. To have, caseworkers that are on full-time, and just those practical aspects. The donations from people are literally life-saving, because if we didn't have the workers that we have here, they wouldn't be able to invest in the lives of the guys that are coming through this program. The Women's Centre as well. The food that we eat, the external help we get from psychologists and doctors, all of it is all-encompassing around the people donating to Teen Challenge as a whole. And so I've seen it affect my life. Obviously it saved my life, as I said earlier. being able to come to a place, a home like this is life-changing, and it saves a lot of people's lives. A lot of people coming from the street, a lot of people in real danger of losing their lives to drug addiction, and without people donating, without people giving to Teen Challenge, it would cease to exist. We wouldn't be here without it. So yeah, massively appreciated, and yeah, it's changing lives.